Hi Taurus, this is your monthly March tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my monthly readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And we'll get you an advice for the whole month of March. Please like, subscribe, and share this video to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this month. We have the Eight of Swords clarified by the Devil, we have the Fool, we have the King of Wands clarified by the Six of Wands. In the potential outcome we have the Ace of Cups with the Emperor and the Four of Wands, and we also have the Three of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Capricorn or a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or pretty much any zodiac sign. You know, I wasn't going to say it, but I'm going to say it, and it's going to sound cheesy, Taurus. This kind of reminds me of that fairy tale where a knight, a prince, saves a princess from a dragon. This is what it kind of looks like to me. You see, we got the Eight of Swords right there, and it's clarified by the Devil, so perhaps this is you stuck. The Devil could be that dragon, figuratively speaking, you know, holding you captive. And here comes this King of Wands, right? And they release you. They fight for you, and you're finally free to go. With the Fool card, because the Fool could be you letting something go, or you're feeling free. And the King of Wands is clarified by the Six of Wands, and the Six of Wands is a kind of victory. So you see where I'm picking that up from. By the way, this story here kind of sort of remotely reminds me of the Aries reading I did for you earlier today, and we do have the Emperor, right, and the King of Wands, so it could be an Aries, but it could be a different situation. But jokes aside, this will most likely be for you specifically if you are currently feeling stuck and trapped, and you could be stuck and trapped in an abusive situation, an abusive family. Perhaps you're in a relationship right now, but that relationship is just terrible. The person is very toxic and abusive, or you're stuck. Perhaps you don't make enough money. Perhaps you could use some assistance right now. Anything. What I do see here is this person is going to come to your rescue in whatever problem, with whatever problems you have right now. This person will help you solve them, right? Yeah, the Eight of Swords, this is you stuck in some sort of a situation or a relationship or financially, whatever. The Devil could be a Capricorn. You know, the Devil is the personal Capricorn card. I'm not saying the Capricorns are bad, but perhaps this particular Capricorn, you know, has been not good for you. Or the Devil could be the situation. You're stuck in a toxic environment. You're stuck in a toxic relationship, or perhaps some of you may even have like substance abuse issues. You could be having other addictions and all of that. I'm not judging you, Taurus, I'm not, but that could be your story right here. What's important is that when this person comes into your life, this King of Wands, they will help you get out of that situation. They will help you recover from abusive relationships and addictions, if you have any. I think this person comes, well, when this person shows up in your life, and if you do have, say, a drinking problem, then you'll just stop drinking, because your life will change. You know, there's so many videos on that on YouTube that people use and drink because their life is not in a good place at that point. But if the right person comes into your life, you know, that will change. This person is definitely the light at the end of the tunnel for you, right? So hopefully I'm right, and if that's your situation, this person is going to solve that problem. They're going to help you. You know, this person is a lifesaver. Anyway, the Fool, right next to the Eight of Swords, this is you letting go of that crap, letting go of that abusive environment, situations, relationships, right? And the King of Wands could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries in particular, because like I said, the Emperor right there in the middle of the potential outcome is the personal Aries card. But they could be either any fire sign or any person, right? The King of Wands, if they're not a fire sign, then this is somebody who is a leader, somebody who stands out of the crowd. somebody who is easy to get up and go. They are very active and proactive, and they are clarified by the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is a card of victory, success, right? So you will definitely have success with this person. In the potential outcome, we have the Ace of Cups with the Emperor and the Four of Wands. The Ace of Cups is a card of love. It's a card of genuine, authentic love offer coming from this person. And the Emperor is that same person as the King of Wands. For some of you, it's an Aries. For others of you, this is them stepping up. The Emperor often comes through as the future husband or the future significant other figure, right? The Emperor is in control. The Emperor is large and in charge, but in a good way, not in an abusive way. You can always rely on this person. They will always be there for you. The Four of Wands, the last card that came out in the potential outcome, is a commitment or marriage card. Some people call it the 11-11 card. So perhaps divine timing is at play here after all. And the Three of Cups on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right, this is a card of celebration. This is also a card of a union, and a very happy union. So yeah, Taurus, if you've been living not a really good life, this person is going to come in and they're going to, help you. They're going to help you, and they're going to show you love, and they're going to marry you. All right, Taurus, really happy for you. Congratulations. Taurus, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Seven of Pentacles clarified by the Knight of Swords. We have the Eight of Wands. We have the Magician. And we also have the Hangman on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I see some sort of a breakthrough this month for the two of you. And this is something that's been going on, something you've been waiting for a while, or will be waiting for in March for, I don't know, a week or a couple of weeks. And I think the Magician is the key card here, the key figure. The Magician, I think, is somebody who is in charge of making a decision. And it could be like a government official, it could be a doctor, it could be somebody who's, a professional. Right? And it has to do with what you're waiting for or will be waiting for. The Hangman on the bottom of the deck, this is a situation that is stuck. This is a card of stagnation. The first card that came out, the Seven of Pentacles, is a card of waiting, right? And it's clarified by the Knight of Swords, and we also have the Eight of Wands right next to it. Both cards could represent travel or some news, some communication, or a breakthrough. Right? The Knight of Swords is the fastest knight out of all four knights. Then the Eight of Wands is a card of travel or communication. And I think that's what you're waiting for. You're waiting for that person, for the Magician, to make a decision on your behalf. Or perhaps if you're applying for a visa to go to another country, you're waiting for someone at their embassy to grant you visa. Right? And the Magician is the person in charge of granting visas. Something like that. For others of you, you're still waiting for some sort of a decision, and it all depends on that person, right? But I do see, a breakthrough. You'll be able to travel. You'll be able to move forward with whatever it is the two of you are waiting for, right? If this is a doctor, then I think it's going to be some good news. So now you can move forward. All right, cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Taurus, in the month of March. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Five of Pentacles, clarified by the Ten of Wands and Judgment. We have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Empress, clarified by the Sun. And we also have Temperance on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius or pretty much any zodiac sign. I like it. I like it a lot, Taurus. This person is going to be at your mercy. They're going to crawl back and ask for forgiveness. I do see them doing that, almost pretty much literally crawling back. What's interesting about the spread, we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Empress, and they came out one after the other. And the thing about the Nine of Pentacles, it is often called the Empress of the Minor Arcana cards, and it's followed up by the actual Empress. And I think that's you. And I can interpret this a couple of different ways, right? If you decide to give this person a second chance, the condition would be that the two of you gonna get serious. Perhaps this person was not committal, they were not taking you seriously, they were just, playing around, fooling around, and your condition to take them back would be to put a ring on it. right? Something like that. Because it could be like a status change from the Nine of Pentacles, which is a great card to have. That's you. This is a card of somebody who is self-sufficient and independent, somebody who is doing great. And the Empress is going to be like a step up. I'm not saying you're not the Empress, but it's a status change. I hope you understand. The Empress often comes through as the future wife or the future significant other figure. So you may tell this person, you know what, the only way we're going to give it another go is if you're going to get serious about this. Or for some of you, you may just flat out reject them and say, you know what, no. I know my worth now. I know you were breadcrumbing me. I know you broke all those promises. I'm doing great right now. Look at me. I'm sitting back on my throne. I'm very relaxed. And by the way, I'm really happy. The Empress is clarified by the Sun. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck, right? So yeah, if they're not going to get serious, it's going to be a no-go. Then they shouldn't even bother. Temperance on the bottom of the deck is the personal Sagittarius card, by the way. Or Temperance is all about healing, burying the hatchet, getting back together, right? The Five of Pentacles with the Ten of Wands and Judgment, the first three cards that came out. Yeah, let's talk about them in the end. This is them. This is the way they feel right now. The Five of Pentacles is a card of somebody feeling miserable, somebody feeling left out in the cold, somebody feeling lonely. It's taken a big toll on them because the Ten of Wands clarifying that Five of Pentacles is a card of a burden, and Judgment is a card of somebody coming back from the past. So again, no ring, no go. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances. Taurus, this month we have the Two of Swords clarified by the Page of Wands. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Queen of Wands. And we also have the Six of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You'll be hearing from this Queen of Wands, right? It could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or it could be a business person. It could be somebody you work with or used to work with, somebody you went to school with. And they may offer you to either go to some sort of a reunion, or perhaps they'll tell you, hey, it's my birthday. Can you come? Can you join us? Especially if they are in Aries, because the Aries season starts at the end of March, right? So the Queen of Wands could be an Aries, but they could be any zodiac sign, right? The thing about the Wands, the Queen of Wands or a King of Wands could be an entrepreneur, like a business person, or your colleague, right? So the Three of Cups to the left from the Queen of Wands is a card of a celebration or a union or a reunion in this case. The Two of Swords, the first card that came out, is a card of a crossroads, a card of a choice, right? It's clarified by the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is a message, an invitation from that Queen of Wands. So you'll have a choice whether you should go or not. The Six of Swords on the bottom of the deck, this is a card of movement. So you'll have to decide, do you want to go or not? But it's going to be 100% up to you what you want to do here. Perhaps it's like a business mixer, or it could be like a conference that they're inviting you to. Something like that. So it's just see if this is something that's going to be good for you when it comes to your career, or if you have time to socialize. All right? Cool. Here's an advice or a word of wisdom for you, Taurus, for the whole month of March. We have the King of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Two of Cups, clarified by the Ace of Wands, and we also have Justice on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow Earth sign, another Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could be dealing with a Libra, or pretty much any zodiac sign. This spread right here is some sort of a partnership or an alliance where two people shake hands, where two people or two parties sign paperwork. And you could be the King or the Queen of Pentacles in this spread. You can assign the roles as you wish, right? It does feel, it could be a friendship as well, but we do see two equal partners here, right? The King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. So that's why I'm kind of thinking of entrepreneurship, or some sort of if you already have a job and you're not thinking about starting a business, it's somebody whom you have this agreement with at your existing job, that the two of you will support each other, the two of you will always be on each other's side. Right, the Two of Cups right next to the King and the Queen of Pentacles. In this case, the Two of Cups is my handshake card. And it's not only a handshake, it's also paperwork or some sort of an agreement. It could be on paper, or it could be just a vocal agreement between the two of you. There is a new beginning here involved, because the Two of Cups is clarified by the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is a card of a new beginning. And then in most cases, especially when it comes to work, business, and finances, like I said, it's business related, entrepreneurship related. So it's some sort of an alliance or a partnership or an agreement, right? Justice on the bottom of the deck. This card could be what's good for you, what's good for both of you, right? Or justice could be actual government paperwork being filed. Some of you could be starting a new business, and either the King and the Queen of Pentacles is your partner, business partner, and with the Justice card, again, this is you perhaps filing for that paperwork, starting that paperwork with the government. So the advice for you, if somebody comes along and offers you a partnership or start a business, go for it, Taurus. Just do it. It's gonna be very beneficial for you in the long run. All right, so that's what I got for you, Taurus, for this reading. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Taurus, have an amazing March. And there you have it. This was your tarot reading for this time period. I hope it resonated with you and helps you live a better life one way or the other. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing.